Oh, I just had to swoosh around her. Alright. Now we use the flamethrower to hold this down. And then we can get inside. See ya. So it was like 1985, he brought 5 children to be murdered and put into the animatronics of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. In Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in the spare spring Bonnie suit. Spring lock suits having been discontinued by now, the puppets give life to the 5 children by stuffing them inside the animatronics, and then Freddy's is closed by the end of the year. Yeah, after the murders of that, like, they had to close that down. So then, by 1987, Freddy's reopens as a rebranded version with new and better toy animatronics. With a security system. This is for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. While the old classics were moved here for parts with the puppet in the prize corner, one of the Funtime Foxy, is moved here and is eventually ripped apart by the kids and becomes Mangle. Yeah, I remember that now. I guess that's how the origin came to be with Mangle. What the hell is this place? Where the hell am I? Is there even anything on this table? The desk is cluttered with old beat-up dolls and used candles. Yeah, sounds like some sort of a satanic ritual happened here. Oh, is that something? No. I thought it was. Oh, God. Not the snakes. Oh, Jesus. Snakes in water. That's a new fear. Jesus Christ. That was definitely a new fear. Ooh, but there is something here. Jewelry box. Let's go. And we got a dagger. How many does that leave with us? Whoops. Yeah, how many does that leave? We have 4 daggers and 2 stun guns. Oh, so we get batteries for the stun gun. Okay. A bunch of photographs featuring a young girl, depicting various scenes from her upbringing. I wonder if we can open this box. Oh, we can. We got a stone ring. Oh, and a family picture. So that's what they looked like. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica. Administered virus type A. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative. Action disposed. So the mother is dead. Lisa. Administered virus type B. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion? Positive, but delayed fusion. Body modification. Observed constant results. Status: continue protective observation. So Lisa's still alive. George. Action terminated. That's the father. There's a journal left by someone. November 14th. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15th. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. November 17th, 1907. From inside box, scent of mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. Oh. That had to have been Lisa. God damn it. What did they do? What did you do? What I had to. God. This is horrible. Well, at least we got some herbs. No, this is getting a bit more tragic. We're now starting to see like what was behind the scenes of these experimentations and whom they experimented on. That was the rest of it, right? Yeah. All right, let's get up. Let's see. MCI number 2 saved them. Oh, where are we? Oh, we're back at the courtyard. Oh, shit. All right, then. I think I wanted to go back here anyways. Sometime after opening, William uses the now pre-named Golden Freddy suit with CC and Cassidy's spirits inside to lure and kill 5 more children who go on to possess the toy animatronics. This is the events of the Save Them minigame in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. Weapons, spray, wind crest, metal object, and stone ring. So then we can combine these two to make a stone and metal object. I swear somebody's in the cabin. There was one before, and I think that was supposed to be the same person that's back in the mines. Or I guess in the basement courtyard, yeah. She's been walking down there. And at this point, you have a feeling on who that actually is now. Looking at the notes. And it's actually a horrific sight. So now... yeah, so now Five Nights at Freddy's 2 happens, and thus has the Bite of 87 that Markiplier was so flabbergasted about. Events of FNAF 2 take place on the 6th night. The night guard Jeremy Fitzgerald is promoted to day shift, and the following day is injured by Mangle in what is called the Bite of 87. Michael begins to investigate his father and works at the pizzeria under the alias Fritz Smith on the 7th night. Oh. The toy animatronics are scrapped and Freddy closes again. Okay. So Michael was going undercover on that. Just so he can investigate the biting of that. Wait, did I just go into... oh my god. I just went in a circle. I'm going this way. Yeah. So where I'm actually supposed to go now that I'm here, is you remember those two tombstones that I walked past? That showed like a couple of crests that I had to put inside. Also, bang. Bang. Someone's fire alarm is going off. Oh. Jesus, that was a lot of that was a lot of bullets taken off. Well, so much for the shotgun now. Now, let's see what happens. So yeah, we go back to these tombstones. Go to the one on the right, which it has the wind sweeps across the earth. Stars will shine in the heavens. We use the wind crest to reveal 3 crests. And it looks like I'm going to have to shuffle between them because I'm going to need to get the moon crest and the star crest, and the other one is a sun crest. So then we put those 3 crests into this tombstone. 2 vertical lines across and 3 horizontal lines. Could it be some kind of symbol? We can actually examine these crests on the back here. So we do that. And then we can also examine this one. Okay. So now we can insert these crests. Boom. Then the star crest. Boom. So now I can get the sun crest. Examine that one. Which now includes 3 lines. So now we can add it into this tombstone. And here we are. And just like that, the fire alarm went turned off. Just because I solved the puzzle. We get a revolver, which is probably one of the best weapons in the game. So now we have no use for the shotgun anymore. Perfect. So now I should be able to make my way back to the mansion with my new weapon. And we'll be right as rain. Ugh, okay. Yeah, the bite of 87 happened. FNAF 2 occurs. I think there's zombies walking around this area. No. Okay. So yeah, that happens. I didn't even think Michael Afton was under the alias of a different name just to be undercover for the 7th night. I didn't realize that. Maybe it was because yeah, no. The bite of 87 was Jeremy getting murdered by Mangle. That's what happened. That's why he was investigating. Also, did that? Okay, that was that object. Okay. I needed to have that removed in order for me to continue. Okay, then. Well, now I'm gonna have to go to the typewriter over here. So after FNAF 2 starts Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Sometime prior to FNAF 1, around the year 1990 or so, Michael begins having nightmares about the animatronics he experienced during the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. As well as the trauma that occurred earlier in the 80s. Having seen the nightmare animatronics, they manifest in his dreams, where the main events of FNAF 4 take place. Michael then draws them in the survival notebook. So all those, like, wacky drawings and all that. We're gonna put the revolver in the bin for now. Also, that self-defense shotgun, or that self-defense gun, I have no idea what that does. I think it's like a one-shot, one-kill weapon. But I never really, like, understood what that meant, because it only has, like, one bullet here. Like, was I supposed to use it at some point? But anyways, we're gonna actually start using the grenade launcher. Let's see. So FNAF 4 happens, and then Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is when it starts officially. Events of FNAF 1 take place, the old Freddy's reopens one last time with the classics, and Michael, working under the alias Mike Schmidt. Okay, so he wanted to go under another alias. Because I guess it's because, like, nobody wanted to know his maiden name, which is Afton. He didn't want anybody to know his real name. That's actually pretty cool. So then we remember the spring lock failure. William... whoop. Gotta zoom back a bit. William returns to the old Freddy's after it closes, attempting to dismantle the classics for their remnants and injects them into the fun times. But when he comes for Cassidy, the spirits attack William. He dons the spring Bonnie suit to taunt them, but the spring locks activate, and he bleeds out and quote-unquote dies inside the suit. The spirits fade away, presumably to possess the fun times. I thought they just go into the afterlife, to be honest. So then Sister Location happens in the late 90s, as well as Chica's Party World opening briefly. At the end, Michael gets scooped after gaining Circus Baby's trust, who later combines with the other fun times into Ennard, a combination of them. Michael does not die, but his skin turns purple, and it ejects Ennard into the sewers. He vows to find his father. Good lord. 30 years later, it looks like, in 2023, the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 takes place. 30 years after Freddy's closed in 1993, after FNAF 1, Fazbear Entertainment tries to rebrand one last time with a horror attraction based on the reputation. Again, Michael works to find William, who has been reborn as Springtrap after being locked in the room he had died in back in 1993. So William's been stuck in that suit for 30 years. God, would it be kind of gory or, like, pretty cool to see if we actually saw that happen? Like, we still have yet to figure out what's gonna happen in the second movie. Like, it could actually be the story of FNAF 3, when you think about it. Unless they're gonna do, like, a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, where it's just FNAF 2. And then people are gonna have to figure out which movie came first. Kind of deal. It's gonna be one of those things. At the end, Michael burns the place, but William survives. Tough luck, kid. Them's the breaks, kid. So then, I guess out of the orthodox, the events of Pizzeria Simulator, FNAF 6, okay, so that's interesting. Like, I thought Pizzeria Simulator was just a spin-off game, but I didn't think it was also another major game. Wonder what's on the other side of this door. Well, wouldn't you like to know? We could use these crests, or these metal objects, to open this door. There we go. Events of Pizzeria Simulator takes place, having actually gotten a hold of William's antics over the past 3 decades. Or having finally gotten a hold of. Henry Emily decides to end it once and for all by luring all the remaining spirits in the now unrecognizable animatronics and William to a fake pizzeria. So I guess that's why it's called a simulation. Michael again works and finds William, now Scraptrap. Henry sets the place on fire, and everyone perishes, including William, Michael, and Henry. All but one of the children's spirits are set free and finally rest during the Happiest Days minigame. Sheesh. So the Afton family finally perishes after Pizzeria Simulator, but watching more about the video, he talks more about like the like what else happens after the Pizzeria Simulator, which is like security breach and all that. It's like the future of Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing. All right. We are now at this door that we first saw at the beginning of this game that leads down to another big cellar. God, people really think it's convoluted when it doesn't follow the title in order. Like, it goes from 2 to 4 to 1 and then 3. And people would think that's convoluted, like, can't just go in, like, numerical order. Like Kingdom Hearts does. Well, roughly. Yeah, roughly. Birth by Sleep. Oh, no. Union Cross comes first. Then, Birth by Sleep. And then Kingdom Hearts 1. And then Chain of Memories. And then 358 over 2 days. And then 2. And then... what was it? There was Dream Drop Distance, and there was another one. Recoded. That was for the DS. Yeah, there was Recoded, and then Dream Drop Distance, and then a Fragmentary Passage, and then Kingdom Hearts 3, and then Remind. See, how do I know that order? It's just surprising to me because I love Kingdom Hearts. Ah, here we go.